Okay. 10-second away. Gotcha. Yeah, I had to kind of fix that real quick. Sorry. I probably began this at about 45 seconds or so. $10. All right, how's it going, everybody? This is Second Squeeze. Had a, we've had a lot to deal with this past week, but hey, at the same time, we're gonna have ourselves a good time. And today we're gonna play around a little bit with I Love You, Colonel Sanders. What looks like a JRPG that was sponsored by KFC, which is why I got the stream as being sponsored and everything. I thought it's only fair. Basically, I play this Japanese girl who falls for Colonel Sanders, who ends up in this. Trying to think what. Cooking school. You got rivals, you got best friends, and for some reason, you got yourself a dog that's a teacher. I think showing it might be more self-explanatory than me just going through with it. So yeah, let's just go for it. Will you stop? Let me actually get this through real quick. I just want to get. What the heck did I sign up for? Oh my god. This is so messed up. But we'll start a new game here. I think I may have just briefly started. I didn't actually get into anything here. Let's look at the settings. Full screen. Now we don't need full screen for this one. No, sir. Prioritize quality instead of speed. I'll go with that. Everything seems to be about right. Alright. New game. Alright. God help me. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You burst through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Yum. Staying in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Why is it playing French music all of a sudden? Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Aw, she's adorable. Good morning, tickets. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay. A lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste 8 level of food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Quicksand box? For real? But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I hope they didn't put that on YouTube or something, because that would really be disastrous. Should you pet top her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's give her a pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in a red suit? Aha! Hi, Airborne. I see your message. Give me a second. We will deal with you in a second. Go to Streamrise. You know what? I appreciate you doing this. I can't seem to solve how to fix this here. Ghosty. Oh well. Hold on. I know I am. Give me a second. Let's crush a few of these things. See if that does any difference. Wait. I'm sorry, I don't believe in competitive, Oh my goodness. By the way, thank you, Don Paulione, for the follow last week. I appreciate it. I will wait as long as I need to in order to fix this and make it right. Alright, not now, Vest. We don't want any part of you, okay? Okay. And I'm still not sure why the heck we got a, I'm still not sure why the heck we're having French music playing this. Are they in France or something? Because I thought the whole thing was supposed to take place in Japan. That's what's throwing me. Not gonna lie. There we go. I see you now. Sorry, man. We don't deal with commercials in our channel. Sorry. Alright. Heading back into this. Let's do this. Yep. You remember those cards? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Well, maybe we'll find one for you too. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Work it, girl. Be a girl boss. Can you believe I cut them myself? Well, if cooking school doesn't work out for you, there's the nice world of hair culture. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-grade measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. How dare you? Hey! It's Ashley, your arch-rival. She's so evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, Chicken Shins. Chicken Shins? Really? That's the best insult you can come up with? You leave ticket shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. I don't think that's going to help much, Miriam, but I appreciate the thought there. Ugh. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she added extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone knows here what perfect shins look like, it's us. Yeah, sure. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van Van the Madman, has stopped to look at his own reflection in a mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see them casually working out his glutes as he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem, Van Van? You rang. You know, if this doesn't work out for you, you could always try Chippendales. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but just as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. Yep. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I'm pretty sure that outfit would probably not pass muster in most cooking schools or restaurants. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell he's too off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I'm going to take a wild guess and say they have no standards. And can we quit being annoying with that noise? Oh, dear God. They brought a kid with a juice box as a student. Oopsie? I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Ah. Yeah, he's going to be held back another semester. He obviously can't read the sign. That should do the trick. I love you. No. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. And I would guess based on the way you've been acting and talking, you would probably make him feel older enough already. Could someone like this also be a student at school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down? Hi, Pop, I'm Ticket, so are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks in the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? Miriam? Standards. Find some. Pop is not it. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Oh, he is definitely cute. Not gonna lie. Now, now, quiet down, everyone. And his name is Sprinkles. Also, why is Mike Krzyzewski by the clock? I don't understand that at all. I swear to God, that looks like Mike Krzyzewski, if I knew the day. And why are we doing math? I thought this was a cooking school. Do they work with Greendale University or something? Who is this unreasonably cute puppet? Why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Wolf. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I hear they only get a C- in hygiene, though. Unfortunately. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush all around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Oh, clearly we're in Japan now. I thought we were in France earlier. Awkward. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my God. Oh my God. He looks... I've seen the Colonel Sanders movie with Mario Lopez as the Colonel. I'm definitely not expecting a good-looking Colonel like this, okay? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Yowza. It's him, it's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. What is up with him being a colonel anyway? Is it like a... Did he learn his keep at military camp or something? Is he somehow related to Colonel Tom Parker? I have questions. Colonel Sanders. And this game isn't giving me any answers so far. A hushed murmur rose to the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat about across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Nobody asked you, Ashley. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Wrong. I used deodorant, you fool. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Ticket sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Yeah, you tell him, Miriam. Obviously, we're going to clean ourselves up a little bit. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be adorable tiny food. Tiny food. Listen, I did not sign up to make tiny food that nobody enjoys, stream and charge $25 for it, okay? We're going to make normal size food. And it's going to be good and delicious. After all, isn't that the KFC way? I told you we're sponsored more or less. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You'll lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. A battle. I guess I'm going to have to Iron Chef that Ashley and her bestest buddy forever. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Oh dear, you've upset Professor Dog. You're gonna flunk already. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. So what you're saying is you're either not very good at this or he's not a good teacher. Okay. Duly noted. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? Oh dear. It doesn't matter what your name is. You expelled if you uttered one more word before I finished. I guess we'll have to wait to find out your name. Let that be a lesson to you students at Tardius is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rowing halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Clank? Your turn to see the student. Sprinkles is referencing who happens to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, you got Professor Dog's son now. Bzzzt, The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Alright, I guess one multivitamin coming up. You decide to try to butter him up by giving a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I think the chicken snack might do it for you. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, tickets, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one's claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which one will you choose? I'm sorry, Miriam. We'll talk later. It appears he's brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever have that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Oh, Pop, no. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. I don't know why we would be looking at Pop there, but okay. That's right. Force as a tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. Yeah, 1 part spoon, 1 part fork, all parts KFC. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkle a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect 5 out of 5. Yay, we passed. Well, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tell your score. He's impressed. No. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh. Hot diggity tickets, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria's as nice as a restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance waves through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Yay! Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Really? That must be the smell I smelled. Probably. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. This is a commercial, a big freaking commercial for KFC? Come on, man. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket? With chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You know, there's such a thing as Wikipedia, Google now, right? We can find out what those 11 herbs and spices are. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as I can. Obviously, when he says something, it's a TED Talk. But that's all I'll say about that. Snap. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. You know, maybe spend a little less time at the gym and a little bit more time in the kitchen. I'm just drafting a last word statement and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. It looks around nervously to see anybody else's laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what singer Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, now it's just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I spun something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. She slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Well, that's gonna be awkward. I guess he's just Van now. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite. His eyes grow wide. He starts contouring his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act him unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. KFC sponsored this game. Would it be anything other than amazing? Come on. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be censored? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use censored. Yeah, I knew better than they were going to give us the 11 secrets of the herbs and spices. Come on. You try to go even deeper into sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mental responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Wait. Is this a Bachelor move? A game? Come on, I don't need the Bachelor. Obviously, you approach the guy. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. Not like I'm going to tell you, but, you're doing something at least. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune. Establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. By the way, I do want to point this out here. For the record, part of the reason I wanted to do this game so bad is because my town recently got KFC for like the second or third time in since I've been here. I mean, mad props to him for actually going through with it and everything. But, yeah. The whole thing is because of its KFC. I think... Alright, I'm noticing. Cool. I like how he plays it off like it's no big deal, that he's going to become very successful and everything. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leads in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use blank. Redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted. Wow. You'd have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And redacted definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. But now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Where everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in a quad. And we're back in France again. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you got big plans. I dare say. The largest. I would leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful. Oh, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors are complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Tickets. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back outside. Inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. But where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce? But where's the lamb sauce? Alright, I'm going to have to keep track of this. I got maybe 3 more minutes before a commercial, so... And yeah, we got to run them. That's the bad thing about this. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Yeah. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Oh, so that's where the miniature food comes in. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Tickets, I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick 4. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think we're going to go with Clank. Sorry, Pup, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I've already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school is, even at this juncture. But hey, at least Clank knows what's going on. Clank's clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fellow. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank may not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. All right. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a power shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of affection. Looks like you 2 will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork with the Colonel. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an Owen. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Hold up. I thought it only took 1 flint to make an island. To make a fire. I mean, have I been watching Survivor wrong this whole time? Anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back here in about, oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run a quick break. You're not going to miss anything. But of course, if you're watching, no worries. I appreciate you for sticking with me through thick and thin. As it took me nearly forever to get rid of that one person who showed up like a complete idiot and tried to advertise. I ain't against advertising per se, but if your only thing is to try to get people to join like a bot service or something, I want no part of it. Thank you very much. Of course, if you're subscribed, you wouldn't have to deal with any of this nonsense. By the way, somebody else is playing this game, but doing pretty good at it, it looks like. 22 viewers. Yay. Like I said, we're not going to miss anything. Trust me when I say that. I'm going to pause, and I'm going to keep pause until this thing's over with, and then we'll get back into the game. Like they intend. I'll probably end this around 7:30 or so. Make it a quick 2-hour banger of a stream. Alright. I wonder what dish they're going to have me make. That's the question. And welcome back, everybody. How's it going? As you can see, nothing's changed. No chefs in Owen. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Like I said, it only takes 1 because I've seen Survivor all these years. They only need 1 flint. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your grandmother's mashed potato and gravy sounds like the deal here. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe even mashed potatoes. And gravy? Really? Really? Okay. Oh, I see an issue right away. I've been blocking a corner of the screen the whole time. Silly rabbit. No. I need to move this over to the other side. Yeah, that way you can actually read the dialogue. Boom. I may not be the bestest streamer, but I try. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Say that 5 times real fast. I know I'm not actually going to do it. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Honey, don't you get Van to work with? You don't need me. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. And the rest will be gravy. Sanders Hearts is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. I don't see no name on the guy. I don't see wrong sub-property of Ashley, so you can kind of go hush it. Okay? Okay. Did someone call for me? No, I don't think anybody did. No, cheese, Van Van. What were their crushing ticket dreams? You were supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That was a deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like tickets was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. I like how the music's just suddenly turned into rock. Don't be rude, Van Van. Oh no! Is there tension already between the villains? That just can't be. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Listen, we're in Paramore territory. I got him where I want him now. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we can cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. I am Jack's lack of surprise. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Miriam, your forever best, who always has your back, or turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen beginning of quest, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on tickets as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you have Ticket's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Let's be real, that's not the only thing she's feeling right now. You look for Sprinkles in hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Look down at your station, realize in a tension moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly cream mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through steps you knew so well while your attention was elsewhere. Take that, Gordon Ramsay. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which flows a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. And you wonder why I called this a sponsored stream. Anyway. Girl Hatters holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. And based on that wink, something tells me it may have started in the kitchen, but it's going to end elsewhere. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something, do something! Skipping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by that revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Alright, Montreal waiting. Good. This is a sponsored stream. I repeat. Hold on right there, tickets. We do not waste food in a broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh no! We've upset the dog! Oh, great. Now I'm going to have to find another spot to put this thing. Because my head is right there. Okay, let's try this again. Can I ask Potato's face? Now is not the time, Pop. Van Van rushes back over, covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes and gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Graze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Braised on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Idea? Maybe we move over to here. Yeah. Now you can look at that and... By the way, wasn't one of her options to cook octopus? I think maybe... No, it was steak tartare. Anyway. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who have first bite, and you will look upon with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. I mean, are we ever going to learn that guy's name? He's been without a name this entire time, and that's kind of weird to me. I think it might be weird for you too. Anyway, let's go. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into process. The results could be toxic. Oh dear, you ate it already, didn't you? Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven? I don't feel so good. It killed him! Wait a minute. We now have toxic food that can kill people? Wow. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the point the rest of it is gone, you know it's the tip of tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Okay, maybe that's no big loss. Pop wins some pain for just a moment, and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Really? Really? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're as motionless as statues. No, dear, I have a feeling Pop's going to live. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. The same cannot be said for interrupting students. So, yeah, I feel like we need to do something here. Alright, you may not have this one, but trust me. Yeah, can I have a moment of silence for what's his name? Because I feel like we need a moment of silence. Also, I wish they would make up their mind as to where they're going to put everything. Alright, I'm going to shrink it back. Hopefully it doesn't block too much else. Hold on. Maybe here? We'll try it. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. You know, maybe you should offer a little bit more guidance. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a student that's a ghost pretty much at this point. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. I know you're not going to pass this class now, but hey, you seem like a decent kid and all. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Alright. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and bored, a little spooky. Alright, I'm going to shrink myself to this. If that doesn't work, I don't know what else to tell you. Alright. I keep shrinking myself and try to make sure we don't block anything. Kind of difficult, to be honest with you, but we're going to try. Anyway. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Daisy reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, tickets? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Nobody asked for you, Nobody asked for your wish, Chippendales. Anyway. Here's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You know, it would be very interesting to see a game that actually would kind of throw a major curveball, but something tells me it's probably something simpler. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Sniff, sniff. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We know. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Amen. You can't prove that. Now you're aware that we saw this right in front of our eyes in that cooking school. That battle station thing, whatever. Right? We can see it. We know it. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Oh, the disrespect. So in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. I strongly doubt it. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Oh, protect. You want to be a hero, Van? Van? Go ahead. Protect us. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? If this wasn't made in Japan, this was definitely made in Korea. That's where you have the outrageous things going. Anyway, is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? I think he comes from the Nicki Minaj school of rhyming words with words that are exactly the same. Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn based fight sequence. What will you do? You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster cross the battlefield. For some reason, it makes you more prepared for what comes next. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. You decide to defend. What defense will you use? You think about that feeling you get after having a good meal where you're just so full and happy and nothing can get you down. Like food in your belly, just a thought warms you and you grow stronger. Spork Monster is really feel emboldened by your lack of attacks. Spoke Monster focuses her mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Really? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Sport Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Sport Monster uses Utility Tinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Fine, I attack. You decide to go on the attack. Let me cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Isn't it obvious? It's going to be the best boy. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Wow, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Just when I thought this game couldn't get crazy enough, here we go. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Oh, dear God. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. We're going to spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. Don't you be giving him any ideas. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Spark Monster scuttles off into the night. I think we got to do a commercial here. We'll be right back. You did not miss anything, trust me. You won't miss anything because I will keep this thing on pause. And what have we learned? We've learned we can actually defeat the flaming spork monster with the gravy and the cheese and the sporks and the other sporks. It is hysterical. I hope you're enjoying this stream. I just wanted to do something different, and I'll probably finish up next week. If I don't finish up today, and if that's the case, then maybe I'll start in on the the other game, Super Seducer. We'll give that one a shot. See who might actually watch that. I don't know. Could be anybody. Could be nothing at all. Thank you, everybody, for watching me during this quick commercial break, and I will be back right now. In case you're wondering, we be back. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Really? You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Barco. Okay, who the heck is Barco? Fess up. I need to know. Barco, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. So's this game. Zzz. Hold up, was that the entire school that just went by with writing chickens? Okay. Just when I thought things couldn't get any weirder. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed, stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used redacted. And then there was that secret ingredient Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trust you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with a spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. And I said this game was strange before. No, it just turned stranger. Also, this is sponsored. I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? Well, what other kind of like is there? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. Sure. We got to talking after class. He's actually totally a sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Hold it. Objection. Shun. Anyway. Do you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but it wouldn't surprise me. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Okay, the first one I can kind of buy, but this him being a car, I'm sorry. We're not in Voltron Transformer territory. No, sir. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attend University Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ah ha ha ha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, he's not to me. Why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So a summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. Oh, this can't be good. He told me about all his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Okay, I am not liking where this is going. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with him and brought him home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stay in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Let's make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know about... It was I and Newt. I know it sounds like some sort of witch's potion, but what can you do? I am Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Okay, let me take a wild guess. The Colonel. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. I'm going to run to you. You said the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are to be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you off on the back of a stallion and ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse that rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Remember when I thought this was getting stranger? Nope, this is getting stranger. The force of will completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, tickets! I'm here to deliver your message. Will you at least tell me what your name is once and for all? That way we can... Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, come on! Oh, jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or was that his natural seasoned musk? Let's talk about his horse's shoes for a minute. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school. Maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. One thing's for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. I think I'm giving up. I kept saying this game is so weird, but my dear God, it just keeps getting weirder by the minute. Literally. It's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you're in the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? So they're in on the spork monster? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. which would be kind of difficult. But he sees you coming. Well, there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell him to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. However, he knows you eavesdropping and try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset him. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. And we know what happened. And we know what happened with you when that spork monster came. Turned your tail and ran. You ain't the hero. You're nothing more than a comic sidekick character. Thank you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You probably get a look what it was they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with a spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. Really? Really? You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've gotten pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing hee hee hee. Bullying is bad, MK. Bullying is bad. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Crank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that rose right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watching you, bucket of boats. You watch out how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzzt, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. And how would you know how a stand mixer talks, Ashley? Could you tell us that? Is it in your book or something? Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Bzzzt. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. I give up. This is officially one of the weirdest games I've ever played. Protect me, Squirrel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either one of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the radio voice, or don't. Honestly, why do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true star of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that normal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. And of course, he is Professor Dog. Thank you. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Abthoffen. I thought that we already have passed the point of the weirdest game I've played, but my dear God, this is really getting weirder by the minute. That command shot by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. He probably knows what's in that book. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. This stream is sponsored. You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, who missed most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, tickets? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. That was my favorite toy. You owe me $6. And you got excellent taste. What is the point of putting it down as an option if you're not supposed to pick it? Gabe, I don't know. I don't know with you anymore. I don't know. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. You'll make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Well, class is 3 days, so I don't have very much left. Come on, it's time for lunch. Or if I can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. It's time to step up and tell them you're on. A mention lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption tickets. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students. Please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Following a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. The timer? That's the one thing that's stopping you is the timer? Okay. Just then, a huge light brushed you in the face, flashing the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. I give up. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond I was formed under pressure, now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you feeling like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast as the timer runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. That's right, but how would you even got into this school without knowing that? Winner gets a rub by furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Oh, a belly rub? Professor Dog? It's like the game. It's on like the game with a gorilla. Galaga. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say you used? 11. That's right, you may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness energy, so where's it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. That's right, this is your shot, you're not going to miss it. Aroo! What's wrong with being confident? You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Silence. That's right, when they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye? I believe in you tickets! He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now you can think about as Colonel Sanders. How many spoons of gravy? What are you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. Grrr. You're stranded dessert on Wayne Dessert Cookbook. What do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun putting elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Zzzt. I know you love nothing more than seeing a federal appliance used in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing a personal touch. Were. Now I've seen everything. All right. I think we're going to pause here and take a quick break. We'll be back in about 90 seconds. See you then. You're not missing anything if you got the subscription thingy or if you got the or if you got Turbo, you're not missing anything. All you're doing is just watching me talk to you right now. And let's be honest, isn't that the way that things should be? You're watching me talk and who knows, maybe you want to follow, maybe you want to subscribe, do something crazy like that. Following's free, you know? It's like YouTube subscriptions, totally free. Can't say the same for the other one. But we're going to have a lot of fun here in about 45 seconds. I'm thinking we may be close to the end of the stream, but I don't think we're quite done. I want to get through this particular part. And once we do, we're going to pull the plug. That means I think I'm on chapter 6 towards the end. Once that's done, we can start chapter 7. And that'd be a lot of fun, right? Anyway, probably doing some old school Jack on Sunday. Not sure what time yet. But it will definitely be Sunday, which is our usual time. Last Wednesday was a bit unusual because I hadn't done anything in a while. We're kind of getting back. Anyway, how's it going? You didn't miss a single second of the action because it looks like Miriam and Clank are connecting. What? Yep, they're seriously connecting now. You might not have any hands, but Ticket says, and a good chef needs to be touching a dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get fired by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue dough before it's overmixed. Tickets, no! But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. You have failed. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Am I the one that thinks it sounds like something Daniel Craig would do between Knives Out? Just me then? Okay. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. It would be fair to compare the two on account of Ticket's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his stocky chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights. Take you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. You're about to feed a dog chocolate. Haven't you two killed enough people already? Seriously? I was going to ask Tickets to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, Tender Nougat, and pearls of blueberry glee. Fried cheese for dessert. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in a chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce cup or finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. I think we just need to internalize the rage. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. That was awkward. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages. Okay, I think this is a good spot to stop here, folks. Yeah, I wanted to keep this around 2 hours or so, and I'm glad to say that we hit right about that spot. All right, I thank you for watching today, and be sure to follow, spread the word. We'll see you next time. I will be back on Sunday with a little bit of old school Jack. If you like trivia and you want to see somebody actually do pretty well on that, then by all means, join in with us. I'm going to go see if I can find somebody to raid. Try to find somebody who I can raid real quick. I think we'll do Ms. Redcore, who looks like she's celebrating a partnerversary next week. Yeah. Alright, that works. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid them. All right, folks, All right, folks, I will see you on Sundays. I'll see you Sunday.